days in a row, baby. Let's go. This is your boy Kadrae, and I'm so happy right now because usually when I do podcasts, I give up like maybe after the very first episode. But today is day 2. Today is Friday, and I'm so proud of myself. Like, seriously, this is awesome. This is episode number 2, coming back to back. Next week is 5 in a row, Monday through Friday. And that schedule is definitely going to change up a little bit, but I'm going to give it a start. The 5-day work week. Let's see how it works for me. Let's see if it works, because I don't know yet, but I'm really just, I'm so pumped right now. 2 days of me, your daily dose of Kadrae. I hope yesterday was good for you. It was a long episode, but thank you so much for coming back. Like, seriously, thank you very, very much. I was getting kind of nervous that, like, nobody would, but I'm happy you did. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I'm going to say it 3 more times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so yesterday was a crazy, crazy day for me because all throughout yesterday, literally all throughout yesterday, was me running errands. Like, seriously, constantly. All I was doing was running errands all day long. And it got stressful at first because I felt as though nothing I was doing is getting me ahead. Everything is still in the back burner. I'm still far behind on my life. And I'm like, oh my God. So I lost my license. I have no idea where it went. Like, it's gone. And I was went to the bar with my friend Shayla, and I was going to get a drink. I don't drink much anymore. Like, I kind of stopped drinking for almost a year, and then I drank just because of my friend's wedding. But honestly, I'm kind of just done with getting plastered. It's just not my thing anymore. But I decided to go get a drink, and I was supposed to pull my ID because black don't crack. I look like I'm 20 years old, and I couldn't find my license. And I was like, oh shit, where the fuck is it? And it's gone. It's not here. It's somewhere else in this world, and I have no idea. And I have no recollection of where I took it out at. Nothing. It's one of those, it's gone, I have to deal with it. And so I really wasn't wanting to drink anyway, so I wasn't like, oh my God, I can't drink. The bartender kept apologizing. She's like, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. I'm like, trust me, it's fine. Like, I really don't need any alcohol. This is a great excuse for me not to waste money. But then I bought a plate of fries because without something to digest, I just kind of start biting my nails with my anxiety. So yeah, that wasn't helpful, and also I'm still fat and I'm trying to lose weight, like I said. But that was definitely a fun time. I love hanging out with my friend Shayla. She's always been somebody who's been very supportive and believes in me very much. And Shayla, thank you for being awesome. And yesterday was also kind of a weird scenario. I am having to move out of my place and today, and so I posted on Facebook a couple days ago saying that I am in need of a place to stay because the place I was at, my friend was out of country, so I basically was house sitting for him, which is great. I love his house. I love his location. It's close to everything I need to be close to, like my work, and I was just very grateful that I had this opportunity to place to stay just to rest my head while I figure things out. But the place I had to follow this fell through. Very last minute. I'm like, oh my God, great. Now I'm about to be homeless because I'm not going back home. There's no way it's happening. And it's not just by my choice. It's just by my life scenario. It's just not healthy for me. So I'm like, okay, I got to figure this out. And lo and behold, I found a place. So I'm good now. Hallelujah. But that was stressful. I do have a big announcement that's going to happen on Monday, and I can't say anything yet because I don't really know what's going to happen. It's either going to be good or it's going to be good. And there's two sides to a coin. It's basically I'm at a fork in the road, at a fork in the road, and I have 2 options. It's like Bandersnatch. You have go left or go right. And neither is bad, but I just have to make a choice. And so, big announcement on Monday. I can't wait to share it with you because it's going to be a big life decision that I'm going to be making. It's one of those times in your life as we get older, like you just have to make a choice. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Just make a choice and live with it. And own your choices, own every decision you made, because there's no point in looking back and saying, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. No, own the cards you dealt yourself and go be the best you could be in the situation you have. And so Monday, I'm excited to let you know what the decision is because it's a big one. So come back for Monday's Daily Dose because you're not going to want to miss it. The weirdest thing that I have been hearing lately that's been resonating with me more and more inside my head has been dream bigger. now for me, as everyone probably knows me, I am a really ambitious person. I see something, I'm like, ooh, this would be really cool. And I start scaling it in my head, whether it's from a basic playlist online on Spotify called This Is Wichita. I'm figuring out how to scale that to events that I host and events I put on back in the day. I've always just thought about scaling, and whenever a friend of mine or you, we probably have had interaction, would come to me with an idea, I just go bonkers with it and I go in every direction possible. But for myself, I don't really see myself as somebody that dreams big. And for myself, ideally just for myself, I have always said, no, I can settle for that, or I can do that, no big deal. Like, I don't strive for money because I just don't find value and joy in it. But at the same time, because I haven't really thought about how to make a living, I have been next to broke my entire life. And it's like its own little prison for me, because the level of stress that I have from being this way has been detrimental to me and my focus, opportunities that I've had. And a few people that I've come across with, when I tell them my dreams and ideas, they're like, dream bigger. You are capable of doing anything you put your mind to, so dream bigger. And a guy who I met the other day, good guy, musician in Wichita, I was telling him about my dreams and aspirations, and he said, I'm going to give you the biggest unsolicited advice that I know you probably aren't asking for, but I'm giving it to you anyways because I know you need to hear it. You need to dream bigger. And he explained to me how his whole life he's kind of done everything he's wanted to do. Like, he's performed live, he had audiences cheer for him, he has recorded music, but his life is he's still unhappy with everything he's wanted to do because he's not pushed. He never felt like he pushed himself enough to do bigger things. And because he was always staying comfortable where he was at, that was the reason that was hindering him. Because if you envision yourself being something, you're able to make it. Like, I envision myself, I don't want a lot of money, so I'm living a life with not a lot of money. Holy shit, it sucks. I realize I've come to terms with that. I'm like, this isn't fun for me. This isn't like, I'm not about the money. I'm not praising like, oh my God, give me the bank. Let me make $1 million. But I'm not living a life where I'm struggling paycheck to paycheck. This really sucks, but I have to envision better for myself. I have to strive for more than that. And I have to, when I have an idea or a passion or a project like this podcast, I have to scale it for myself. I have to dream big with it. Where can I go with what I am making for myself? How far can I go? I can take anyone else as far as they want to go. And we can go to the moon and back. Why? Because I know how to help you every step of the way. But how do I help myself? And that's something that I'm currently struggling with. And so I'm actually asking for advice from you. Do you have any suggestions at all about how to dream bigger? Have you currently felt as though like maybe you haven't dreamed big enough? And my phone goes off every single time. I hate that. I'm sorry. I need to turn it off when I start a podcast. But the question is, what are some of your dreams? And are they big? Are they small? Are they minor? What are some of them for you? And for me, part of one video that I watched was how to be a self-made millionaire, because apparently when you're starting to dream big, this is what people are referring to. They're wanting to become millionaires. For me, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Why not become a millionaire? So in the video, it told me to write down things that you wish you could be doing right now. And by what you wish you could be doing, it means success is guaranteed. And so what would you do if success was guaranteed right now? And so I wrote down many things, and I'm kind of like teeter-tottering whether if it's just me in the moment or me in reality. And the things I wrote down were travel the world like Ash Ketchum, making friends and content along the way. I love traveling and I love meeting new people. Like, back when I was in school, university level, high school, all throughout my education, I was striving for opportunities to travel. I was joining every organization. I was doing everything possible that allowed me to get the hell out. And that was also to meet people. I'm the biggest social person out there. Put me in a situation where I know nobody, I will thrive. Producing TV and movies for everybody to enjoy. I have in my head constantly scenario scenes and ideas for content that I know people would love. And I know that if I put my heart and soul into it and make it, you guys would really love it and enjoy it. So that's one thing I really want to do, because I've always envisioned myself doing that. Help others build a brand and follow their dreams. And for content creators and storytellers. And this has been a really crazy one, because I was asked a scenario a year ago about if I had $1 million, what would I do with that? And I said, well, I would start a nonprofit, and also what I would do is I would create a competition for creators, people with great ideas, and for storytellers who don't have the resources. And I would give them, they would compete to pitch me their idea, and I would give them $10,000. If I selected them, I'll give them $10,000 to make their idea come to life. I got that inspiration from watching Light of Hope. It's a short film series about Dragon Ball Z on YouTube, and it's about the history of Trunks, and it was so well produced. And I was just blown away by how talented somebody was able to bring an idea to life. And I'm like, this is everything. And I want to help more people do that, because this idea, being an indie film, kept me so engaged, like a child glued to a TV for the 10 minutes it was on. And then I even donated $20 so they can reach their goals, so they can make episode 2 and 3. And I waited the 2 years for it to be done, and I went crazy when I saw it. And I want to be able to create that experience that I had for other people. And so I would want to do that. I would want to host big events like music festivals and things that bring people together. I've always done that, and so that's one thing I want to do. And I want to be a daily influencer, motivational speaker. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all those people who are on YouTube right now that kill it, I would like to be one of them. And I'll also like to do things live and in person too, like a TED Talk or things like that. And so those are the things that I wrote down to where if success was guaranteed, that's what I'd be doing. And so looking towards that, that's how I'm dreaming big. This is only the start for me, but like I said, for you, what are your dreams, and are they big enough? Let me know. I love you. I'll see you Monday. Like I said, I have big news for you. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at DJ Kadrae, Instagram at DJ Kadrae. It's Kraekrae. Also follow me on TikTok, because I'm trying to blow up on there. And yeah, stay awesome. I love you.